Hello folks, so what is a smart bunker? A smart bunker is a multi-purpose storage unit where you don't need the use of a shovel or a scoop, as other storage units all in the marketplace there actually require a shovel and a scoop to access the produce. But here's some examples there of the markets that we solve the problem in. So this is the salt and grit or ice treatment. Basically, sorry, it's a key lock of a lid. So the produce is actually filled in at the top. You place the bucket in, pull the handle, and fill the required amount to be able to lift. So there's no more bags lying about the place or dirty. Keeping the yard clean, keeping your premises clean. So the next market we came across then was wood pallets. Again, wood pallets stored incorrectly. If they're stored in a damp water, again on the floor, damp pallets into the wood pallet boiler can create problems then with your air system and so on out there. So the whole key in is keep them dry. But we always recommend the delivery guys. So the delivery guys actually fill it up. They reclaim back the bag, helping the environment, so the bags aren't going to waste. So basically, rather than lifting a 10 or 15 kg bag, the units fill it up to 180 to 200 kgs. Place the bucket in and pull the handle again. Fill the required amount to get comfortable with lifting there. So that's the wood pallet market. So we came across and solved a big problem there in the animal feed market. You can see. The animal feed market, the problem is with the storage bins in the market at the minute, they all sit in the ground, the damp comes up, creates condensation, soaks into the bottom of the bin, and then soaks into the feed. So you're actually feeding your animal soggy feed, which is making your animal unwell. As the vet said, you wouldn't eat out of a dirty bowl, don't expect your animal to. So if you have a wee look inside here, you can see the force feed in, force feed out. It's rotation system, always taken from the bottom. And then when the unit's empty, get a bucket of water or a hose, give it a wee wash down before refilling, let it dry and then refill it. Right, again, you wouldn't eat out of a dirty bowl. So the other benefit then is what some of the guys are doing, they actually place a set of scales now in the bottom, so you can actually weigh out your feed. Because if you're overfeeding your animal with 2 tablespoonfuls a day, 365 days a year is equivalent to 10 bags of feed, especially with the cost of feed now at the minute. Now they're all like to save. So simply pull the handle, again, fill in the required amount. Don't be overfeeding your animal. Also what they're doing now, they place a wee vermin trap now in the bottom, so we're inviting the vermin in. They're going to come into the feed room, but they can't get up in it. So we invite the vermin in tomorrow, the next day, then you can dispose of them whatever means necessary then. So the whole unit's key lockable, waterproof, vermin proof, set outside in the yard or can be shipped around the farm or whatever. Good for all pets and that there. This is the traditional way. Why actually how the smart bunker was invented is because my mother had a bunker full of sticks and she wasn't able to access coal out by using the shovel. It's too difficult as she's arthritis in her arms. So what I was doing was filling 3 buckets of coal, setting them beside the fire. But one evening I seen her, she was actually lifting lumps of coal and throwing them in the fire, and asked the question why, and she says, I was overfilling the bucket, I was putting too much in the bucket so I wouldn't have to go out the next night. So that's where the whole idea came about, where basically the coal man comes along. That's the old way, because the big problem there what we're facing now is if you're burning wet fuel, the problem with wet fuel, if you put it in these stoves, as you see it in using it there, it'll create sulfur gases on your flue liner, it can do damage or harm to your stove. So fuel always must be dry. You're shoving from the bottom that there, you're collecting wet damp fuel, you're burning wet damp fuel. So this is the end here. The coal man comes along, he fills it up shoulder height, so it's actually saving his backache. He fills the unit up. Go ahead, just place the bucket in, and you can pull the handle, fill a wee quarter bucket again, what you're comfortable lifting. You'll actually judge it yourself at actually what you're able to lift, and that's it, job done then. Keeps it clean, there's no more mess around your yard, keep the yard brave and clean, tidy and up there, and creating jobs for the local community then. If you want to know more information, just contact us on www.thesmartbunker.co.uk or .ie. Thank you very much.